Some finales leave you feeling warm, but others feel like the lights slowly going out, and that's exactly how Richard Boone's final moments on Have Gun, Will Travel can feel. Boone, best known as the calm yet quietly dangerous Paladin, had a presence that spoke volumes even in silence. A lifted eyebrow or a measured pause could tell an entire story. So when viewers reach that last episode, the mood shifts noticeably. The pacing seems slower, the silence is heavier, and every glance carries extra weight. Even longtime fans who think they're prepared often find themselves unexpectedly emotional, because it doesn't just feel like the end of a show, it feels like saying goodbye to someone you've come to know. Richard Boone's life itself was just as layered as the characters he played. Born Richard Allen Boone in Los Angeles, he grew up in California, the son of a corporate lawyer and a mother whose family immigrated from Russia. He attended Stanford University but didn't finish, and early on he actually dreamed of becoming a painter. World War II changed that path. Boone joined the U.S. Navy, serving in the Pacific as an aviation ordnance man, air crewman, and tail gunner. The intensity of wartime life pushed him away from painting and toward storytelling. Writing came first, but acting soon followed, especially once he realized how important believable dialogue was to powerful storytelling. After the war, Boone studied acting in New York using the GI Bill, training at the Actors Studio and Neighborhood Playhouse. Live television quickly became his training ground. In those early days of TV, everything was broadcast live, no retakes, no safety net, which demanded discipline and precision. Boone later described those years as exhilarating but intense, noting that everyone involved was learning the medium together. At the same time, he built credibility on Broadway, developing the confidence and control that would later define his on-screen presence. Hollywood soon took notice. Director Louis Milestone spotted Boone during a screen test and brought him to 20th Century Fox, where he began appearing in films, often in military roles. His big television breakthrough came with the medical drama Medic, where he played Dr. Conrad Steiner and earned an Emmy nomination. The role cleaned up his tough guy image and made him recognizable to a wide audience. But Boone wasn't content to stay comfortable. When the Western series Have Gun, Will Travel came along in 1957, he embraced it, and the role of Paladin turned him into a national star. Paladin wasn't a typical Western hero. He was educated, cultured, and refined, living part-time as a gentleman in San Francisco while working as a highly skilled gunfighter for hire. Boone helped shape the character, adding humor, depth, and humanity. The show became one of television's biggest hits, running until 1963 and earning Boone multiple Emmy nominations. Yet Boone always worried about creative stagnation. He directed episodes, returned to stage acting, and sought projects that challenged him rather than repeating past success. After the Western ended, he created The Richard Boone Show, an ambitious anthology series featuring a repertory acting company. Critics respected it, but ratings didn't support it, and the cancellation disappointed him deeply. Gradually, Boone stepped away from Hollywood's pressures, eventually settling in Hawaii and later Florida, where he taught acting and worked in local theater. He continued taking occasional film roles through the 1970s, but increasingly valued privacy and artistic integrity over fame. When Boone was diagnosed with throat cancer, he chose not to pursue aggressive treatment and became more reclusive, preferring not to be remembered with public pity. He passed away on January 10, 1981, at age 63, and his ashes were scattered in the Pacific Ocean, a quiet, fitting farewell for someone who spent a lifetime balancing strength with restraint. That's why revisiting Paladin's final episode can feel so powerful. It's not simply the ending of a television series. It reflects the closing chapter of a remarkable actor whose calm intensity and commitment to craft left a lasting mark on television history. And even today, fans still remember the pauses, the looks, and the subtle moments that made Richard Boone unforgettable.